Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Logan here. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day so far. So, I just finished the Atom Project, and the first thoughts that come to my mind is Netflix is going in the right direction. If they keep going this direction in movies and the style they're using and the pure passion that goes into filmmaking, they're going in a good direction. And now, this isn't like the best movie of all time, but I do think it is definitely a step in the right direction. So let's get started with the premise here. You pretty much have Ryan Reynolds, and then you also have a younger version of his character, and then you have Zoe Saldana as his wife in the movie, and then you have the kind of typical generic bad guy, but it works for the premise of the movie. Pretty much the idea is Ryan Reynolds' wife in 2050. Ryan Reynolds is in 2050, and he needs to go back to 2018 because he thinks his wife was killed in a plane crash. So pretty much the premise is he goes back in time using a time jump thingy. I don't remember exactly what they're called. From a spaceship, he goes back in time to try and save everybody. Accidentally crash lands in 2022, where he meets his younger self, which I believe is 12 years old in the movie. Pretty much the idea is they just need to they use the younger Adam in the movie, and they need his DNA because the ship is activated by the DNA. It's kind of similar to like Fingerprint in a way, kind of same concept, just more futuristic, of course. They need him to use his fingerprint, and then so on. You just kind of go from the story from there. They all kind of got to go back to save the wife, and that's pretty much the idea of the movie. I don't want to explain it too much more, but it's a time travel movie. You'll know it when you see it. It makes more sense when you watch it. Regardless, though, let me tell you guys something. About 90% of the time, the special effects in this movie is like top notch. It looks like it could have been released in a movie theater, and I really wish it would have been. I really love the special effects. It's really unique. You can tell the team on the visual effects team and all that good stuff really cared about the look of the film, and how even the director, I think his name was Sean Levi. I don't know how you pronounce it. I really can't wait to see what he does in the future. I'm not sure if he's directed anything else, but he does a great job. You can really tell the writing team. You can tell he cared. You can tell they wanted to make a quality Netflix movie, unlike most of these movies that are just thrown out and like Tall Girl and stuff. No offense if you like Tall Girl, you can like what you want, but Tall Girl stuff like that, we don't need that stuff. This is it's a fun time. All the actors do a fantastic job. You got typical Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool like himself. And the kid that plays his younger self, Adam's younger self, is perfect as him too. They do like very fun. It's hilarious. Their banter between one another is great. The score, it actually has care put into it. I don't know who did the score for the movie, but it has the perfect amount of what's the word I'm looking for? It just fits with the movie, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't sound kind of thrown in there just to have a score to the movie. It makes sense with the scenes. There's a lot of enough emotional investment to keep you going. Plenty of action for what it is. It's funny because if you really watch the movie, they make a lot of pop culture references like Star Wars and like Back to the Future, and just it really is kind of an homage to those movies. Even the young Adam kind of wears like those puffer jackets that Marty wears in the Back to the Future 2 and all that, and 1 and all that. The red one, he wears a blue one this time. I don't know if that was a nod to it, but it definitely made me think of that. But regardless, so I don't know how to say much more. Everything about this film was really good for the most part. There was a few things I found a little bit confusing, and that's just any time travel movie. I think that it should have been kind of touched on a little bit more. I know it's kind of straightforward. It was a little bit generic when it came to the bad guy, and some of the CGI with that character specifically was what I mean by the 90% per se. The 10% just kind of didn't look too great, but it's a Netflix film. I don't expect very much from Netflix, but from what we got from it, it really did a great job. I was not bored one time. The whole time the film just go. I think it's barely under 2 hours, and I'm glad they did. I just think there was a little bit more that needed to be patched up when it came to the writing, and not that the writing was bad. I just think that the time travel era part of it would need to be a little bit touched up, because it has a lot of time travel mumbo jumbo, and that's just me. I'm kind of stupid when it comes to that. But regardless, I really enjoyed this film. I think you guys should all go give it a watch, especially if you're into sci-fi and stuff like that. Sci-fi adventure like films. I'm gonna give this film an 8 out of 10. Go check it out, guys. It's a really fun time. If it were to be available on Blu-ray one day, I might pick it up. That's how much I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Everyone does a great job acting. Writing's really good. Effects are really good. Just the plot is kind of meh. You know what I mean? It's just kind of rushed a little bit, but it's not enough where it's like bad, if that makes sense. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know it's a little bit shorter than usual. I just want to kind of give you some quick thoughts about the movie. Maybe I'll do a spoiler discussion. I don't know yet. Anyway, though, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace out.